Hi everyone, welcome to Lynn City Hall. I'm here in the Memorial Auditorium for LynnCam TV. We're here tonight because it's the inaugural event for those who are joining the school committee as well as the city council. The three new members are Buzzy Barton and Hong Net on the city council, and also Charlie Gallo for the school committee. It's a wonderful time here at City Hall. It's a chance to welcome new people into our local government, and the mayor will be here presiding over tonight's events. So we will catch up with some of the councilors in a little bit, but we wanted to bring you a chance to see them getting sworn in tonight. And also there's some performances to be done that should really be a treat for everyone. So we appreciate you tuning in, and we're going to bring you that coverage in just a few minutes. And then we'll come back and have a chance to talk to our new elected officials.
Councilors-elect Buzzy Barton and Hong Net escort the school committee members-elect to their places on stage to receive their oath of office. Councilors-elect Darren Sear and William Trahant, please notify the mayor that the school committee-elect and the city council-elect are ready to be sworn in. Lynn Fire Chief Carmody and Police Chief Coppinger will escort for honor the mayor. High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC will now make the presentation of colors. Can we all please rise for the Star Spangled Banner, which will be performed by the Lynn Public Schools Jazz Band.
Raise the arm.
I'd like to thank Mr. Joseph Pacano, who is the music director of the Lynn Public Schools Jazz Band. Job well done again. You may be seated. our State Senator Tom McGee, who's with us this evening, State Representative Bob Fennell, and State Representative Stephen Walsh. I'd now like to invite to the stage the Aspara Cambodian Dance Troupe, who will perform for us this evening.
invite to the podium for the invocation Reverend Brian Flynn, pastor of St. Mary's.
Let us pray. God of justice and mercy, thank you for the many gifts that you have bestowed upon us. And thank you for the opportunity to serve the people of our city. Send your blessing upon all of those here this evening. Help us to act with character and conviction. Help us to listen with understanding and goodwill. Help us to speak with charity and restraint. Always give us a spirit of service. Remind us that we are stewards of your authority, and guide us to be the leaders that your people need. Help us to see the humanity and dignity of those who disagree with us, and to treat all persons, no matter how weak or poor, with the reverence your creation deserves. And finally, Father, renew us with the strength of your presence and the joy of helping to build a community worthy of the human person. We ask this as your sons and daughters, confident in your goodness, your mercy, and your love. Amen.
America the Beautiful will now be performed by Mary Beth Mays.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesty, above good and high. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet who stern in passion stressed, a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw. Confound thy soul in self-control, thy liberty and love.
If I could ask the Honorable Judge Garrett J. McManus, Associate Justice, Juvenile Court in Lynn, to please step forward to administer the oath of office to the City Council elect.
Swear and affirm. Do solemnly swear and affirm. That I will faithfully and impartially. Discharge and perform. All the duties incumbent on me. As a city councilor of the City of Lynn. According to the best of my ability and understanding. Agreeable to the rules and regulations of the Constitution. And the laws of the Commonwealth. And charter and ordinances of the City of Lynn. So help me God. I, state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will uphold and affirm. And defend the Constitution. Of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So help me God. Congratulations.
If I could ask the Honorable James Lamoth, Associate Justice of District Court, the Lynn Division, to please administer the oath of office to the school committee-elect.
I state your name. Do solemnly swear and affirm. That I will faithfully and impartially. Discharge and perform. All the duties incumbent upon me. As a member of the school committee of the city of Lynn. According to the best of my ability and understanding. Agreeable to the rules and regulations of the Constitution. And the laws of the Commonwealth. And the charter and ordinances of the city of Lynn. So help me God. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will uphold and affirm. And defend the Constitution. Of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So help me God.
As the people on this stage are literally right now beginning their term, I'd like a special recognition for Councilor Richard Colucci, who as of right now is the longest-serving city councilor in the city of Lynn's history. Mayor Judith Flanagan Kennedy.
Congratulations.
Good evening, everybody. To the newly sworn City Council members, school committee members, elected officials, and representatives of our state delegation, Senator McGee, clergy, honored guests, friends, family, and to you, my fellow citizens of Lynn. 2 years ago tonight, when I first addressed the citizens of Lynn as your mayor, I noted that our city had come to a fork in the road, and that we could choose either the familiar sights and clearly marked path of the status quo, or the unmarked and often rocky road toward a new destiny. It appeared to me that the results of that election in 2009 indicated that the city was eager to set out into uncharted terrain. Due to the short time allotted for my remarks tonight, I would like to focus on two of the features of the new path that the City of Lynn has chosen. Inclusion of all Lynners in the process of government, and bringing the government to the people by such means as televised school committee and city council meetings, easy to read online budget information, and user-friendly municipal websites that provide near instant access to the workings of your elected officials. As to the first point, the proof that many of you have heeded the call for inclusion in your government is apparent on this stage tonight. Joining Maria Carrasco, a three-term member of the school committee, are Buzzy Barton and Hong Net. Councilor at Large Barton is the first person of color to serve on the City Council since 1997. And Councilor at Large Net is the first Asian American ever to hold elective office in the City of Lynn. And I'm going to make him blush just a little bit more because he's in the next part of the speech. The city has started to demarcate and pave that road for a government, in the words of Councilor Net's campaign slogan, will be for all voices. The second feature of this new path that I have chosen to highlight tonight is to create a connection between the people and the government. We have made great strides in the past 2 years in providing unprecedented access to information to the people of Lynn via the internet, cable television, and multilingual translations of important city ordinances. However, Many of those ordinances themselves are obsolete, piecemeal, or simply not enforced. For example, if you visit the city clerk's link on the city's website, you will find the following ordinances still in effect. In section 2.24.010, regarding the city's police department and last updated decades ago, we are required to have 2 police women as sworn officers, as well as 30 reserve police officers. The city currently has 13 sworn female police officers and no reserve officers. Again, according to the ordinance, section 2.24.010, which covers the city's fire department, the city must have 9 district fire chiefs and 1 mechanic. We currently have 5 district fire chiefs per the existing collective bargaining agreement and have not had a mechanic on the fire department payroll since the 1990s. Section 2.76.080, which sets out the wages of various city workers, lists the pay scale that was in effect as of July of 1972. Section 2.76.070 still contains provisions for seamstresses and institutional cooks, positions that have been obsolete for over a decade. And the list goes on and on. I believe that anyone wishing to peruse the city's ordinances should be able to go to the city clerk's website or visit her office and get a firm idea of how this city will function in 2012 and beyond. Our city ordinances should be relevant to today and should reflect what our government is comprised of, how our city departments are structured, and what citizens of Lynn can and cannot do within the city's boundaries. I challenge this new city council to take a hard look at the existing city ordinances in the next 2 years and update this compilation to reflect how our government functions in the 21st century. In a similar vein, I propose that the current city charter be considered for a complete overhaul. The charter has not been completely revised since 1978, more than 3 decades ago. The world has changed greatly since that time, as has the city. Some examples of the provisions that should be entirely revised or eliminated include any references to a director of data processing as a position in our city, as the rest of the world has long since progressed to an age of information technology. The inclusion of the language of the Bailout Act of 1985. At the time that this language was included in the charter, Lynn was on the verge of bankruptcy. Although at that time such drastic fiscal restraints were necessary, Lynn is now on a solid, if not prosperous, financial footing. I believe that it is time to revisit language that is a quarter of a century old to determine its continuing relevance. The provision concerning mayoral succession in the event that a mayor cannot fulfill his or her elected term. Although the City of Lynn instituted a 4-year term for mayor beginning in 2002, we never changed Chapter 2, Section 2.9 of the City Charter to reflect this change, and as a result, the City Charter addresses only the first 15 months and the last 9 months of a mayor's term of office. No provisions are included for the intermediate 2 years of a mayor's term. We have begun to forge that road to a new and modern Lynn. I ask all of the City Council members, as well as my fellow school committee members, to support me in my efforts to continue to usher Lynn toward a future that allows all of its citizens to participate in the rebirth of our great and proud city. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to now invite to the stage for a performance the Bremer School of Irish Dance. Thank you very much. For those of you that don't know, my name is Tim Phelan. I am the current City Council President, and it's my honor once again to have the opportunity on behalf of my colleagues to provide inaugural remarks this evening. I have been reminded by many, even some colleagues earlier this evening, to keep it short, so that is my intent. Somebody reminded me that I said that last inauguration and I went on a little too long, so I hope to do my best. First, I'd like to start by taking my hat off to each and every one of you on stage and every candidate who fell short in their efforts to represent the people of the city of Lynn, because it takes a lot. And I'd like to express my feelings in the words of Teddy Roosevelt, who said the following in 1910. "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. But who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself for a worthy cause, who at his best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither knew victory nor defeat. For that, every one of you and every candidate that has ever put his name on a ballot should be proud. However, it is time to turn the page on this election. That battle is over. Because it's easy to sit together tonight, but it's more important that we work together tomorrow. As elected officials, we don't have the option to do nothing. Change will not come if we wait. We all need to be less interested in passing out blame as opposed to learning from and correcting our mistakes, or the city will never move forward. Much has been made of the changing face of the elected officials in Lynn, and deservedly so. We have new, dedicated, talented people sitting on this stage, and it's my honor to work with them. It is my hope we can all learn and flourish from each other for the common good. And with the changing city, anyone would be naive to think that there are not changing responsibilities. But what we also must remember are our similarities. Because what I know, whether one is young or old, black or white, rich or poor, spiritual or otherwise, from every corner of our great city of Lynn, the people really want the same thing. They want an affordable roof over their heads. They want safe neighborhoods. They want good schools for their children. And they want the knowledge that their elected officials aren't wasting their tax dollars. For those of us who have been here before as elected officials, it's not about the work we've done, but the work that we have to do in the future. We will all face an array of challenges in this new year and beyond. We will be tested, and rightfully so, because no one should run for office if they're unwilling to make a decision or unwilling to make a difficult decision. And when you do make that decision, politically correct sound bites are no substitute for sound judgment. We on this stage, together, have been entrusted by many in this city, by the people in this audience tonight, to make those decisions. And I have the confidence each of us will ensure objectivity in their roles, will ensure that no good idea is buried, nor any opinion suppressed. And if we are capable of doing that, we will most assuredly leave our city in a better position in the future than we find it today. Thank you. I'd like to invite to the stage Pierre-Lynn Louise, who is going to sing God Bless America. I'd now like to invite up for the benediction Reverend Joseph Rossi from St. Pius.
Good and gracious God, we ask your blessing this night on all the elected public officials who begin their terms now, on all those who serve, on all those who have served. We are most grateful for their willingness to assume additional responsibilities in their already busy and demanding lives. Give them the grace to seek out the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to shelter the homeless, to advocate for the youth of this community, to free those bound unjustly, and to bring justice and peace to your people, no matter who they are. Bless them with the awareness that it is in giving that they receive, that true satisfaction and inner peace come from serving, not being served, that a firm sense of purpose comes from making the common good a priority. Give all of us an unfailing reverence and respect for our newly elected city officials, even when we disagree. May they see our heartfelt desire for pride in good leadership. Bless and protect their families and all their loved ones. Give all of us, no matter who we are, grace to be humble servants of you and of one another, in your good and gracious name. Amen.
I'd like to now invite to the stage Nzuru Kusanga Rojo for a performance. At the conclusion of tonight's event, City Council will meet in the council chambers on the 4th floor to organize for 2012. The school committee will meet in room 302 for the same purpose. A public reception will be held immediately thereafter in the foyer out front. Everybody is welcome. The inaugural exercises are now complete. The Lynn Police and Fire Department Honor Guard will escort the mayor, the Reverend Fathers, and the judges off the stage. We're going to be down here. The City Council and the school committee will follow at this point. Thanks, sir.
Great ceremony, Tim.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Charlie Gallo, who is our newly elected official on the school committee. Charlie, congratulations.
Thank you, Cassie.
You're the one new person that got on, and
Yes.
It was huge this year. There were a lot of people who were running. There were a lot of people wondering what was going to happen. So it's very exciting, and we congratulate you.
A lot of great candidates, a lot of great incumbents, and it'd be my honor to serve with them, and thankful for the voters for that opportunity.
Yeah, well, we're excited to see you do it. I know you've run in the past. I know that you're a young person that's on there who has a lot of passion about education, a lot of passion about your roots in Lynn and having young people stay in Lynn. So what are some of the things you're most looking to start to see happen on the school committee with you being involved?
Sure. I think that the goal has to be a quality education for all. I'm 28 years old. I'm the youngest committee member, and what I see in my generation is a lot of people moving out of the city or wanting to move out of the city, and we need to make Lynn a place where people want to stay, and we need to start that process by providing a quality education. So I'm looking forward to working towards that goal starting in just a couple of weeks.
It's great to hear that. I know, you said you're 28. I know I have a lot of friends in the city that they're starting families, so education obviously for their children becomes something that they're very focused on. So that's exciting to hear. Can you just talk about tonight's ceremony and how it felt to be here? We had a good turnout. What were you feeling tonight?
Tonight was a great ceremony. I'm sure that Lynn Cam will air it, but one of the things I was so impressed by were the different dance groups and different singers coming up that just did such a great job representing the community and showing everybody in this room what Lynn has to offer, and it was a great night for the city.
Well, we appreciate your time. It's funny to hear you say that because I felt the same way. It was really touching to see all the different types of culture represented. So we wish you the best of luck. We're going to see more of you. You'll be, of course, on the school committee meetings, which we do televise for people at home to watch, and we encourage you to get involved. But Charlie Gallo, congratulations on being the new person on the school committee. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Right. Hi, everyone. I'm here with Buzzy Barton, who is one of your new city councilors. And Buzzy, I appreciate the time. You look great. It was a really cool event tonight. I just wanted to ask you how you're feeling now that you got elected and you were here tonight for your inaugural.
I'm feeling great. I think it's time to get on with business now, so I'm excited.
And it's a new year. You had a lot of good turnout in the community. It's a very diverse city, and seeing the change up on the committee seems to be, and also the council seems to be something people are excited about. So how are you feeling about having some new people in there, yourself and Hong?
Great. I think me and Hong are really going to make a big difference, just bringing new ideas to the council.
Oh, Okay. And I saw a lot of the firefighters, a lot of people out here. I can't get over how many people know you. So you have a lot of support. Are you feeling excited to know that there's a lot of people here who want to see you in there?
Yes, with me, it's just not one group. It's the whole city. You know, if you look at where my votes were, it wasn't in one place. It was the citywide. So I'm excited, and you know, I'm just waiting to get to work.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and we want to congratulate you. I know you're going to do great things, and you do have widespread support. So congratulations.
Cassie.
Good luck.
Cassie, thank you, and for the job you do, and Happy New Year.
Aw, thank you. Happy New Year. So
Okay.
we'll see more of you soon. And everyone, we're going to also talk with Hong Net, so stick around. Hi, everyone. I'm here with Hong Net, who is one of our new councilors at large on the Lynn City Council. Hong, tonight's inaugural event happened. There were a lot of people who came out. You definitely had so much support in this audience and in this race. How do you feel tonight being here for this?
I feel great, and I feel honored to be here tonight. To see so many wonderful supporters showed up and made me feel so great and make me feel that I want to do everything right for our city and for everybody in this city.
What are some of the things you really want to focus in on when you get in there? I know tonight you had a brief meeting, but going forward, what are some of the things you really want to talk about?
I really want to work with the council to establish our youth center, like I stated in the campaign, so I really want to have that happen. And also I want to meet with different communities throughout the city to form community groups so we can target our safety in our city.
Okay, great. Well, one of the things we talked about is you have a lot of support. Part of that support is there's a large Asian population in Lynn, and they've never had a voice before on the city council. How does it feel to be the voice for the first time?
Again, I feel great. Again, it's an honor to allow me to be their representative, to be their voices. So I will do everything I can to bring everybody together to unite our city. And because I feel that some communities still feel isolated, and it's not the city's fault, nobody's fault. It's just because they're a little afraid to reach out to elected officials. So my job will work with the council to reach out to them.
I'm sure you'll be successful with that. I know for people who maybe don't know, Hong, you have a lot of experience in politics. You've done things both in your home country in Cambodia. You've done a lot here as a leader. And so now doing that for the city on the city council should be exciting. I just I wanted to congratulate you, but also I have to say that we saw the dancing tonight with all the little groups, and there were the children who did the Cambodian dancing, and that was really exciting to see because it really represented a mixture, which is what Lynn is all about. How did it feel seeing those kids up there tonight dancing?
It was great to see them. They're so cute, of course, and they must be proud. This is they never expect to be participate in this historical event, so this is really exciting for me and for all of us, and for them especially. So I'm looking forward to meet them soon after this, and congratulate them, and also ask them to be to continue to participate in our city.
Okay, great. Well, we wish you the best. We're going to see a lot more of you, and we want to say congratulations from Lynn Cam. So thanks for taking some time with us, and enjoy your night. And to everyone at home, thanks for tuning in. But thank you, Hong.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview with you.
Anytime,
Thank you so
Hong. We
much.
thank you so much. Have a great night. And to everyone at home, I just wanted to say the same thing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lincam TV is always trying to bring you the things happening in your city because it's very important for you to be involved and be in the know, and that's what we're here for. So from all of us at Lincam TV, I'm Cassie Vitale. We hope you enjoyed tonight's program, and we'll see you soon.